Hello everyone. So I'm doing this video today. Like, I'm in such a good mood. I'm like, if this good mood should go and I don't do this video, I am not doing it ever. And as I was trying to do the video, my roommate now came in. I'm like,
just touched down in the city. You know I bring hella vibes with me. Me and my girls gon' ride out. Oh yeah, we outside now.
I said I was going to tell you what happened at VFS Global. So when I got the invite to submit my documents, so the letter is a 3-page letter, thereabout. Then the last page is like the passport photograph specifications. So I printed my letter and I didn't print out the passport page specification because I'm like, that is not part of the letter. That is just specification for the passport. And why would they want everybody that is applying to print out that paper? That's times the number of people that applied in that year, which is like, doesn't make sense. You are wasting everybody's money. Calculate all that money together. You are wasting people's money. So I did not print that page. So yeah, there was the first thing, the printout of the letter, the passport, our printout of our, I think a page of our, there were 4 things. Then number 4 was the height and eye color of the applicants. But then they didn't send me a form for that. So my plan was that when I get there, I will just ask them how they want it to be done. Perhaps they have a form there that they give people, or we'll just write it down on a sheet of paper. Shikina, everything was fine, everything was beautiful. So then I got there. The first thing that they first did to annoy me was tell me that my bag, that is like somebody in primary 2's bag, is a laptop bag. Therefore, everybody in front of me that did like they were going to Oyinbo market, and people will bring shaka, people will bring polythene bag, every other person with their shaka and their polythene bag that is bigger. It's not this mini polythene bag, that the long polythene bag they allow them to go in. Me, that my bag is like half, like medium polythene bag, that even is the small laptop that can enter that bag. Is like this, the height of 75 milliliters of Mr. Viju water. It was like they singled me out to go and pay that money to keep my bag. Then we now want to pay the money. Network was not now going again. A good Samaritan collected cash for us and helped us to pay. Then when I now finally got in, I was going there with my annoying ex. I'm like, where is this fellow? So I just went up. I'm like, is it by force that we submit our documents together? So when I got there, the first guy that was serious by the door, that line, first of all, line up. He started look at my document. Look. I'm like, Shogun Layeni. It was not like that. There are 2 people in this application. I went to sit and I said, Benny, where are you? He said he's here. He sent me a message on WhatsApp. I'm like, you are feeling like a king. Ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé o rí IELTS kọ, o sọ pé mi kúrò nínú ilé ẹ̀, all of a sudden o wá ń bẹ̀ mí kó fẹ́ ṣe Canada àti fẹ́ submit passport, o dé, o lè pè mí kó o ti dé tàbí kó o jáde time tó fún ẹ. When I'm angry, I just like to speak Yoruba. Time tó fún ẹ kó wá line up, o sọ pé o send me message ní WhatsApp, má bọ̀ lókè. So Isha now came up, we lined up again. Then we saw the pastor of the Badagry parish. He was now trying to do fake like we are still together. So we finally now lined up. We now went to sit again for them to call us. So then when they now called us finally, and then we were like in the cubicle, that was how the lady just said, your documents are not complete. That was what VFS did to annoy me. Because somebody is traveling from maybe Sokoto, Zamfara, and you just tell them their document is not complete. Like, you can give somebody heart attack, somebody can die. That is so insensitive. That is so insensitive. Because I'm like, my God, is there like a old schedule A is there like something that I needed to have typed out on the computer? Because I didn't come with my laptop. Only my phone and my money was in my bag that they said I must pay for. And even that, I've already locked it out. I'm like, my document is missing. So I now looked at the letter. The first thing, the second thing, the third thing. I said, in this our document, this number 4, height and eye color of the applicant is what I told the ex that looks like what's the only thing that is missing. That my sixth sense as a woman just tells us that we should try and get a paper and just write this information down and submit it back. But this is not the time I want to talk about all of the annoying things that this ex used to do. Like, it just did like nobody has spoken anything. Like, so it will wait for you to do all the work. Then at the tail end, he will now start doing activity to show that perhaps he's the one that did something so important. So I now said, let's just buy. So we now went to, there was one photocopier at the corner. We now said that we need like a sheet of A4 paper. Of course, he wasn't going to give us, and that's okay, because everybody that needs sheet of paper cannot come and be asking for sheet of paper. He wanted us to pay for it. He said 500 naira. That was how this fellow decided to buy 4. We only need 1. Why are you buying 4? You just be wasting money anyhow. So we got the paper. But then when we were in front of that lady that was looking at our documents, one woman showed us again, like, it looks like this is what is missing. So I'm like, but we don't really have this form. These people don't have an extra of this form. So later on, I guess it was that same lady. I don't even know how she got. She had that form on her phone, and this form wasn't sent to me. Even the same lady, she did her medicals at Isaac John. They sent her our medical reports. I'm not like, how much did she pay for her medical? Then she told me how much she paid. It was more than what we paid in the VI Narida or wherever, near a hotel that I had gone to do my medical. So I'm like, maybe it's VIP or something, because I'm like, it doesn't make sense that some people will get their medical report, but do I need it for anything? And even this height and eye color that they're asking us to write on a sheet of paper, why don't they have an integrated system and pick it directly from our medicals? Why are they asking us to write it again on a sheet of paper? But that's not even the issue. So when that lady just said our documents are incomplete, then there's this other staff that was just standing there, maybe just observing. I now went to meet him that the lady at the counter said our documents are not complete, and the only thing that looks like we've not done is this item 4. Is there like a special form, or how do people get this number 4? He now looked at us that their job is just to in between to transport documents to the Canada, whatever. That is not their duty to help applicants put the application together. I'm like, so I think that was when we now went back to that lady that tell us more about what's missing, what exactly, because it looks like it's only this number 4. So that was how that other lady now said, oh, this is what we need to do, but that when she's done, she will come and meet us. So I'm like, why would you say that? Something as easy as that. It was very, very annoying, because when you come to that place, you don't want to have to come back there again. I just feel like it's not a big deal to just say it's number 4. And I have a feeling that there might be some people too that they didn't necessarily give that form to, who needed to write it out on a sheet of paper. So when we now finally got those 4 sheets of paper, but then that lady now came back, then both of them, one, she's very fine, she's tall, she's fair. That was how nobody was even talking to me. I was like, they were now just talking together. Like, it sent like 4 things that did not make sense to be printed, because both of them were using iPhone, and for whatever reason, the thing was not just working well. I'm like, send this thing to me. Let me quickly use like maybe Word on my phone and try and make it look neat. Or even this form, we already bought paper. Let's just write it with hand. It's not the information these people need. In the end, we did one wonky looking form with and we just submitted the paper. But it was very frustrating because I feel that the approach of VFS Global does not make sense. Then even my ex that is always annoying me. If you see all the time we wasted, and when you're upstairs, so you can also print downstairs, you can print upstairs. When you're upstairs and you send something for printing, it's almost like a mini market. I have sent my own to you, print it. So we wasted almost like a good 1.5 hours. Something that we could just have peacefully written down on a sheet of paper. And that's why I have an issue with my ex, because he doesn't take advice from anybody. But then, in all fairness, because I like to be fair, he in his mind was just like, if there's a form, let's just use that form. And all of his approach was to make sure that we use the appropriate form. But you iPhone to iPhone, even when we finally sent it to me and I tried to just make it okay, that was not people will know that was not the form, because even the header and footer, there was no way we could put the header and footer in. So I've just peacefully written it on a sheet of paper. So that was what VFS Global did. I believe that you should be able to tell people that, this and this is what is missing. Okay, the number 4. Like, I feel like there should be a better approach. Don't just say somebody's documents are incomplete. Then also that number 4 page with the passport specifications, most of us needed to photocopy, print out that one too. So that one too was, but I'm like, because I don't think that can make a difference of you sent our document to Kenya to put the Canadian visa in, because we did not print out passport specification, they will not send it back, they will not stamp it. So even that one too, they just wanted us to waste money. So the thing is, to print upstairs is 500 per page. Colored is 1,000. But if you do it downstairs, is 1,000 for normal black and white, this time 2024, and 2,000 for colored. So that was why I'm like, I'm not going to print there. So I went to Obalende on my way, CMS. I printed everything I needed to print. But then, that being said, what are the lessons? The lessons is that nobody owes you anything. People might say that's the way they're meant to do their job, and perhaps that's the way they're meant to do their job, but it doesn't make sense. But then you, as a person, should ensure that your documents are complete. So what I would say is that don't be like me that was trying to oversave money, because the first time I was there for my biometrics, I printed from those people downstairs and I felt like they overcharged me, because there were some things I printed black and white. They said, no, they want it colored. So I spent 2,000. So I felt like I spent money, but my process was easy. So God has already done it for you. You are going to Canada. Don't now be trying to save. Try and save, because every money adds up. But speak to those people downstairs. I'm sure that those people downstairs they would definitely have that exact form, because people would have come to print it from them and they would just have handed it over to me. Madam, you did not give you this form. We get it. They will just print it for me. Your passport specification page is part of the letter, although it's not the letter. They would have suggested it. So what I will say is that use those people downstairs. Even if you feel your document is complete, let us just help you look at it that is complete. They will beg you, find something for us. Find something for them, because they've made your life easy. They've saved you 3 hours of unnecessary headache. And what is missing in my application? As in, it's just height and eye color of the recipient that we can write on paper peacefully. Your documents are incomplete. Okay, our document is incomplete. Can you just give us, we just need more clarity, because we seem to have everything except this number 4. It's not our duty to help clients put the application together. We are just a courier for application. Then if you are just a courier for application, because I have a feeling that even if we had submitted those things without the height and eye color, the most thing that could have happened is I will get an email and then they will give me something to upload it, or just pick it from our medicals, and in worst to worst, we'll come back again to Lagos and we will not have Because I just started having headache, and the attitude of my ex too did not make things easy. Like, he now started gisting with the woman, anyway, that was what VFS Global did to me. They are not useful, they are not helpful. That policy does not make sense. And then they allowed my ex to traumatize me again. 3 counts offense. But the most important thing is you are responsible for your application. Make sure you do everything correctly. Use the photocopying people downstairs. As you're on the line with people, because people come for visiting visa, people come for different things. If in your little chit chat with somebody, you find out that they've come for the same thing you're doing, you can just say, this number 4, did they give you a form for it? You can just do that too, because you save yourself a lot of headache. I thought this thing was 8 minutes. I've already spoken for 18 minutes. It's a lie. So the next thing I want to see, I'm just going to see it fast. No, I'm not going to see it fast. I'll do another video. It deserves another video because it's a very important issue too that we need to talk about in details. So please, you are responsible for your application. If you say VFS Global offended you or they do not offend you, it's your responsibility to get your documents together. They are this, they are that, and then they are just the courier. You do what you're supposed to do and do it correctly. And as I was trying to do the video, my roommate now came in. I'm like, I have to do this video now. So he put something on the fire and it's gone. So I'll try to hurry up because maybe it's not only boiling, maybe there's another process for the food. But in this life, you need to have a sense of urgency. Because anything that you are doing in this life that you don't have a sense of urgency, you will not end up doing it. And that's why they say smart goals. Smart goals must be time bound. You might say, you want to do something, but you don't give it time. You don't prioritize doing it. You're not going to end up doing it. And then in your old age, you will not be thinking of all the things that you should have done that you do not do. That maybe it's not the will of God for me to be talking on YouTube. It's the will of God for you to talk on YouTube, because if you're not talking on YouTube, nobody will know you. And all of the things that are using to talk on YouTube, all that data in the cloud, all the data something they're using to store it is contributing to global warming. So allow other people to contribute to global warming, make money, and you say you don't want to put something on YouTube. You outdo yourself.